E ora?
What up, boys? The Fox here, and today we bring the first impression of Avowed. Avowed is a first-person RPG, a really cool story, published by Activision and created by Obsidian. Um, is a pretty good game. I do believe I would give it a 7. So like a short story, you are a character that would be touched by a god and sent it to the living lands by your king as an envoy to discover a certain type of plague. Avowed gives you experience of immersive experience with a first person that you can play with axes, so melee, range, or even like spells. And from now, I see some similarities with other games. A lot of people say that is really close to Skyrim, although you have some features that are not from Skyrim, but they are from other games. I'm really enjoying the game, right? I do believe the game didn't come out yet. It will. From now, it's like 13k players or 14k players. It's not that big, although I do believe it's going to be like 20k to 30k players. It's not huge, but it's a really good game. Um, I don't think it's worth it, $70. Although, if they go lower a little bit on the price, it will be a really interesting game for you guys to buy. So, let's focus more in the details. You got like this really massive RPG, not even on scenes on the world, but even on the map, right? The map is really massive, and you have like a lot of quests. The story is, I think the story is pretty interesting, is well told, um, but it's not how I can say the, the the interaction between the characters is not that interesting, right? It's different. You have the option to choose as well, as you have in Baldur's Gate, if you have in Dragon Age of Velguard. You have like the option to choose your own path. I think is really common in these days. You guys find this type of interactions between the world and the character. Um, you have a lot of like side stories. I do believe it's going to be a really big game or massive game, but I'm just focusing in passing by the main story. Other features that I want to talk about is in Avowed you have some features from a Monster Hunter World or Wild you can choose, and you have some features as well from Baldur's Gate 3. So you have this camp and you have companions. I do believe they take the idea from Baldur's Gate 3 in order to get the companions. And every time you teleport to the camp, your companions go with you. But you have other features that are not in Baldur's Gate 3, as creating your own recipes or food so you can eat and give you stats. That is from Monster Hunter Wilds. You have upgrade items as well, enchant some items. So imagine that you have your pistol, your wands, and you want to upgrade them. You can go to your camp, use the upgrades tab, and choose what weapon you can upgrade and what are going to be the stats. Is more like a farm and operating style. So that is pretty cool. That is I think an innovative idea in a RPG first person. And then you have like these type of fights with bosses that makes the game really interesting. Although for me the game is clearly I don't know, a 7. I would give it a 7. I'm really interested to see what is going to be the score that IGN is going to give it, and see if people will really play this game. Okay, so this is my first impression for the game. I will give it a 7. I'm really enjoying it. I think I'm gonna finish the game, and I want to hear about you boys. What do you guys think about the game, and if you guys are enjoying or if you think is going to play, just drop a comment in the comment section, and I see you guys in the next one. Peace.